Thanks. Welcome everybody to the innovation.rocks presentation. We are a digital agency based in Vienna, and we are working for 8 years now with augmented reality and virtual reality, and are developing really innovative communication tools for our customers and clients. So my name is Ulrike, and I will talk today about how can we use augmented reality in communication and sales from a strategic point of view. So before we go into details, let's have a quick view at the current sales challenges. So of course everybody of you know that the products become more and more technical complex. We have a lot of new features, we have integrated services like Alexa and Siri, but the problem is you can't see them, they are invisible. But why should people pay for such new features and services when they can't see them? And how should dealers explain it to their dealers, to their clients? So, yes, the case I'm presenting today is from our client Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles. And I think that's a really interesting case because the market for commercial vehicles is increasing and there's a lot of sales potential. Just think about the Deutsche Post, which started to produce its own commercial vehicles with an innovative manufacturer in Aachen. But let's go back to sales challenges. When we talk about automotive industry and in sales, we have the same problems like we have in the current market. For example, assistance systems that nobody can explain in detail. For example, front assistant or keeping lane assistant, they are really important and they can save lives. But for dealers, they are even more important because it's a huge upselling topic. But how should they explain sensors and automatic mechanism when you can't see it? When clients are coming and want to know, hey, how this assistance system is working? And the second example I want to show you is how is an electric engine working? So everybody is talking about e-mobility today. And the whole automotive industry is going crazy when talking about how will the future look in 10 to 20 years and electric cars. So, of course, you will not be surprised that we developed an augmented reality solution for that. But as I said in the beginning, I will talk about how we can use augmented reality in communication and sales from a strategic point of view. And I think one of the biggest problems is that clients are really often lost in digital transformation today. That means sometimes companies are kind of hysteric when using new technologies just because a lot of consultant agencies preach every day, innovate or die. So being afraid of not being digital or innovative, many marketing and sales departments just use new technologies like augmented reality to come up with the next headline. The consequences, we often miss long-term strategies. So a lot of applications just solve one problem. Moreover, they are seldom expandable. And who's thinking about an international rollout and country-specific adaptations when creating a sales application with augmented reality? So the third is that mostly it seems to the clients that augmented reality is very expensive because it's quite a new communication tool for sales and marketing people, and KPIs and sales potential is not well known at the moment. So after we have these three topics, I would like to present our best case we did for Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles. And yes, we used augmented reality to make it visible, the invisible visible. So, and Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles has one model, which you can see here. Every strategy, of course, starts with a strong insight. So what you can see here is the Crafter. This is one of the models from Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles. And we have really a lot of amounts of different cars and models and variations. And if you think you're at the dealer store and you want to present one Crafter, yeah, as we have 19 models, you have to know, just here. And if you're at a dealer store, you probably would need around 40 square meters to show one Crafter model that you can walk around, can open all the doors and see, okay, what's the Crafter model? But as I said, we have 19 models. That means 760 square meters is needed at the dealer store. But what about the colors? What about the rims? What about the different seat configurations? What about different seat materials? And so on. So in the end, you would need 9,120 square meters. Otherwise, it would be much more. But to make it more visible, how much space is it? It would be one football field. And here you have just the Crafter. There's no caddy, there's no transporter. It's just to show the Crafter at the dealer store. So no dealer, that's a fact, no dealer will ever have the possibility to show all models and all variations at one dealership. So we thought, okay, let's use augmented reality to make it more visible. And yeah, that's great that we can show all the different lengths and heights and all the different colors and assistance systems. But in the end, yeah, it's great that we can show everything with augmented reality, but seriously, how should the customer know which model he's using and he's needing? So when you are at a football field and there are full of Crafters, which one you need when you are a customer and you're at a dealer store? So to solve this big question, we built a little game. Everybody is talking about gamification, so we thought, why not using it to help customers find their perfect model? You have to know, for customers from commercial vehicles, the loading area in a Crafter is very important because they use it for business. So everything they have, they need, and to put in the Crafter loading area, it has to fit. It has to fit exactly like bricks in the Tetris game. So in the beginning, the customer can configure its Crafter, size and height and length. And after configuring the special Crafter, then he can put in some containers and some Euro pallets to see how big is the loading area. And if you know, okay, I have 2 containers and 2 Euro pallets, it's not enough, then he can configure the next bigger size from the Crafter. And to make it more visible, let's have a look at the video. So here you can see the different containers and Euro pallets, which you can enter. So yes, Innovation Rocks, and Innovation Rocks even more when dealers from all over the world can use this augmented reality retail app we developed for Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles. So the leaders from Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles thought the same, and so they developed an international business model that all dealers from all over the world can use this augmented reality app. And I think that's really how sales works. Developing one sales application that can be used globally. Country-specific adaptations can be implemented easily and cost-efficient. New product lines and facelift updates are no problem. And adding new models, like, for example, Crafter or Transporter, are easily done. So I'm sure, our vision is that saving money while creating global synergies and increasing sales when using augmented reality in communication and sales. That's the future.